Welcome to the Principles of Effective Data Visualization. In this session, you will identify principles for effective data visualization and review some examples of effective data visualizations. Let's start by breaking down each principle. To ensure that your data visualization is effective, it is crucial that your message or data is the most prominent and legible item. Reducing clutter can help achieve this goal. Avoid using flashy, multicolored, crowded graphs with large amounts of bolded text, heavy lines, and effects such as 3D and shadows. This can confuse and repel readers, as well as distort the data. The first chart is very crowded. Too many colors, not clear what the message is, and not easy to understand what is going on. To help your audience understand your data, ensure that your visualization doesn't contain visual information that distracts from the chart's point. In the second chart, we can more easily see that babies delivered on a weekend are more likely to arrive during the early hours of the day, which is between midnight to 6 a.m., compared to weekday deliveries. Color is an essential aspect of data visualization. It can help highlight specific information, promote information recall, and distinguish significant differences or similarities in values. However, it is important to use color wisely and intentionally. Choosing the right colors can help communicate key findings and draw attention to key metrics, helping the viewer readily absorb the information put before them. On the other hand, poor color choices can hide or distract from a visualization's purpose. Therefore, it's best to use color sparingly and only where it is appropriate. The red color is used to draw attention to unusually low sales in 1995. Here, the number of satellites in service of top 15 nations are shown. Next, we can also see the number of satellites in service of top 15 nations. When deciding on a color palette, it is important to consider the cultural background of your audience. Use colors that they would naturally associate with your data. While the green-red duo is commonly used to denote a good-bad relationship, it's crucial to note that around 5% of the population struggles to distinguish these colors. To ensure clarity for a wider audience, consider adding a blue tint to green. This will help distinguish between the two colors and make your data more accessible to everyone. The whole aim of your chart is to convey a message, so don't make your audience work harder than they have to. In graphs, make the key points stand out by using bold color or highlighting or using the design to convey your message. Here we can see the average percentage of toys sold in the various colors. Next, we see the average percentage of jelly beans of each color in a packet. Having a consistent look within your visual element and across all elements in your content will help the audience to quickly understand the displays. The consistent look also reduces cognitive load and how much work the audience needs to do to grasp your meaning. At first glance, the visual appears to be well designed. Each of the three charts does an excellent job of conveying the message. The color selection is good, and there aren't too many colors. Overall, the visual does a great job of telling the story that China leads the world in terms of women leaders in startup companies. However, the use of three different types of charts in this story is questionable. It adds a bit of variety to the visual, but there is no practical significance to it. It also hinders comparison between the three charts in the story. Donut and pie charts are not meant for comparisons. So what makes a data visualization effective? First, it needs to be clear and engaging, accurate and easy to understand. The audience needs to say, "Now I get it," instead of "I don't know what that's supposed to mean." It needs to spark understanding, interest, and action in the audience and limit cognitive load on the audience. How do you get your data visualization right? You have a responsibility to ensure accuracy. People make decisions based on data and better informed decisions if presented correctly. You must always be clear and accurate when presenting data. Know what you want to say, be aware of how your message will be perceived, and stay true to the underlying data. Not all data needs to be visualized. Remember that. Do not visualize when you have no specific message to communicate, when the text alone is sufficient, when the topic requires the accuracy and specificity that only words can provide. for example, disclaimers or definitions, or when the topic or audience requires the accuracy and specificity that only a table can provide. This could be exact values. Now we are going to explore the common types of data visualizations. Thanks for engaging in this unit and see you in the next one.